Hey everyone, welcome into Northern Life. Wishing you all a beautiful and wonderful Wednesday. And hey, lately we've been seeing some beautiful sunrises, some amazing sunsets this fall. But the other night, I still have yet to see the Northern Lights in my lifetime.
Ever?
Wow.
Ever. But
I say, oh wow, I just saw him for the first time. I saw him a couple months ago, so you're fine. You're fine.
You've lived through other people like Paul Plusquick, who shared this photo with Chief Meteorologist Adam Lorsch from the other night, sharing quite the sky over his home in Ely, Minnesota.
That is beautiful. I woke up the other morning after this had all happened with a large amount of FOMO again because I missed out. I was super bummed. But like you said, living vicariously through all these photos has been so easy because we have so many talented photographers.
Seriously.
Lovely.
Once you start seeing those pinks and the purples, the different colors come in, you know it's a good night for Northern Lights. That's beautiful.
And we do the Northern Life show every 5 days a week, and so I just live through the lights that we have in the background here.
We have it right there every single day.
I don't need to go outside at night.
No,
We
it's in the
used to
intro.
wake up at midnight. Not me.
It's beautiful here.
Come on.
Oh, hey, coming up on today's show on Northern Life, even though the temps are cooling off now, it might be a good time to find those projects around the house that you still need to finish. So Rachel Hackbarth shows us a fan that's easy to assemble for this week's Does It Work?
And later, we'll get to your viewer comments, including a gift from some friends in Virginia, Minnesota, and a Vikings fan who wants Hunter to remember what he previously said about quarterback Sam Darnold.
I like this side by side.
That's beautiful. We look very similar.
Can't even tell who's who.
No, that's tough. That's a tough one.
But before Hunter explains himself, if you buy this product we're about to show you, you might have to explain yourself to some guests out there. Thanks to Home Depot, you can have Buddy the Elf at your house this Christmas. Still not sure exactly if it is heartwarming or possibly a little creepy, but Home Depot is selling a life-size Buddy the Elf lawn decoration for Christmas. They say lawn decorations, but I believe in the commercial here it says indoor use only. And apparently it also talks. So when you go up close to it, it has a bunch of sayings, including one that says, hey, what's your name? My name's Buddy.
Oh.
Asking price, $200 on HomeDepot.com.
I don't think I like that. That's an oh heck no for me, I think.
I think I hate it. It's just so scary.
Walking into a dark home with a human figure's hands on its hips in the shadows, probably not a good
Yeah,
thing.
it starts moving its mouth. Like, yeah, that's not cool at all. That's not cool.
What's your name?
Yeah, what?
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine my dog's reaction to that.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Oh my
$200 actually doesn't seem like a lot. You know, a lot of the Halloween decorations out there, the big ones are like $200. So one that actually moves around and talks to you, that doesn't seem too bad.
That's where I got the big skeleton thing, the 15-foot. It was like I want to say it was like $500 or $600 for that
Oh my
huge thing.
gosh.
Wow.
It was a little.
Does yours talk?
It doesn't talk, but the eyes follow you as you're moving. It's really creepy. So
is.
Home Depot, creepy. They're known for making creepy stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go.
I guess they're at Home Depot trying to bring the creepy to Christmas now.
Yeah. What?
Sheesh. We missed the celebration back on Friday, but last week marked Platter Day, which is the worldwide celebration of plaid. And for the second year in a row now, Houghton, Michigan residents gathered to take part in a community photo showing up in UP fashion. Oh my gosh, look at all the plaid. The unofficial count for the amount of people who showed up to the event was more than 900 folks, all wearing plaid. Obviously.
I don't think I got any plaid in my closet at the time being.
What?
I did back in
Really?
high school. I rocked a lot of plaid, I believe. I like those flannel pullovers. Nothing in my closet right now that I don't think is plaid. I'll have to get on that,
Not
especially with the
even-
fall here.
Yeah, not even that buffalo plaid, the black and red. I feel like everybody has that.
Yeah, not me. Yeah, I guess not.
Just I guess not me.
Nothing screws fall though. Like sweatshirts, of course, but then like you said, the flannel plaid that just is so cozy and warm, long sleeve. Oh, sitting by a fire, it's the best thing ever.
You seem like a flannel guy.
I
Like a
love
plaid
flannel.
guy.
Yeah, I'm a lumberjack kind of guy. And I don't do work, but I do like
You
the
can at
flannel.
least look the part.
Exactly.
That was me going to the Boundary Waters the entire time. I dressed the part, didn't know exactly what I was doing, but at least you got to look the part, especially with golf sometimes.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
Right. That's all we're trying to do in this life. As the leaves change and pumpkins take their places on doorsteps, there's apparently a new candy hierarchy that's emerging out there across the country. According to the candy store website, M&M's have dethroned Reese's Cups as the top 2024 Halloween candy for the first time ever. And as for our state's favorite candies, Wisconsin's going with Butterfinger, Michigan is rocking with Starburst, and I don't know what's going on with Minnesota, but Minnesota is going hot tamales as the state's favorite candy.
That's
No.
ridiculous. That's disgusting.
One of my probably favorite and least favorite hot tamales memories was actually with Hunter's dad.
Really?
I forgot about this.
We were at the bar one time, and Hunter's dad had hot tamales in like that box that they come in.
Yeah.
And so I had a light beer, and he goes, "You got to put the hot tamales in the beer." And so I put a lot in, and it tasted fine at first. It's a little cinnamony, like light beer, and then you get towards the end, and it's not exactly enjoyable at the bottom of that beer.
Well, how
'cause
many
it's all,
did you dump in?
Oh, he dumped like 15 in there.
Oh my
There are a
God.
lot of hot tamales in there.
I'm like 90% sure that was the first time he's ever done that, was that night. And I think he was just trying to like kind of mess with you a little bit and put the hot tamales in your beer. I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was a very knowledgeable guy. I was like, this is pretty good. And I got to the end, I was like, this is not so good.
Disgusting. He loves them. I don't understand why he loves them so much. It's like you're chewing gum and then you swallow the gum. Why? Who wants to swallow the gum?
Is it candy?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, cinnamon
No.
candy?
It's disgusting.
My dad loves those Dots gummies,
Those
which
are
I
good.
love too. Those are
I
really
love
good.
Dots pretzels.
Oh, those two.
That's
Hand
not
those
a
out for
candy,
Halloween.
but I eat them like candy. Yeah.
That should be Minnesota's favorite Halloween snack.
Yeah.
I feel
Dots
like that'd be good
pretzels.
to hand out.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? The makers of Airheads candy are releasing a candy-scented foot spray
What?
for Halloween. Yeah.
This is weird.
I don't know who asked for this. It's called Trick or Treat Smell My Feet, appropriately named. The can is shaped like a foot, and it's supposed to smell exactly like cherry-flavored Airheads. They say it's for parents with smelly feet who have to accompany their kids on Halloween this year. I don't understand why.
Because they're doing a lot of walking,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, sure.
yeah.
So, refresh yourself with cherry-flavored Airheads smell.
I do love the smell of Airheads.
That's true, but not on my feet. I don't know. I don't want to
Have you
combine
tried?
those two things.
Yeah.
My
Have you
two
tried it out
loves.
yet?
Feet
Wait,
and
can I
Airheads.
Keep it in their separate worlds.
Oh, Lordy. Coming up, we're going to go to break now. Turn your ceiling light into a ceiling fan. Rachel's Does It Work product is up next. Thanks for being here on Northern Lights.
Well, this is different. We're sitting over here now, folks. We got our new couch from Home Furniture. Look at this thing.
It's good stuff.
Oh my gosh. And you could be sitting right here next to me, folks. We should do like
For
a
what, the small
Wow.
price of $20?
Yeah, a
Or
little
what's
20
going on
bucks, a
here?
little money, Might sprawl out and do a little, I don't know, laying down session.
okay.
Is this your house?
Is that what? I know. I don't know. I kind of
Lord.
like this.
Hunter also got new shoes to show off.
See, look at
for the
that.
group, so
Aren't they nice?
at the new Skechers store. How is it, by the way?
It actually is really nice.
Nice.
It's a very nice place, huge facility, lots of different shoes, both
Good.
men's and women's. Good times to be had by all in there. So.
Hunter not paid, by the way.
No,
so-
not paid by
Not
Skechers.
endorsed.
to say any of
I
that.
paid a pretty penny
Not
for these,
bad.
by the way.
Yeah, we got a lovely new space. A little place to kind of like kick back and relax a little bit, a little more casual.
Yeah, we've
love
been
it.
trying it out with some of our interview guests who have been coming in, and people really like it. They feel it's a nice spot for like a homey conversation, and so hopefully we can have even more of those ourselves here too.
I like that. I also just kind of realized too, I have to start wearing nicer pants and shoes because you can start seeing, the lower part of my body.
Yeah.
And now summer's over. I was wearing a lot of shorts behind the desk over there, but now,
I wonder if we can wear shorts over here. Is that an issue? Is that a problem?
I mean, if we're
Depends,
cool with
I
it.
suppose.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I could do some leg care. Maybe put some lotion on those batterettes before we start wearing shorts over here.
Can we get to a story?
Should we talk
get to
about
a
something?
story?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's
Let's get into our Does It Work?
Ladies and gentlemen, ceiling fans can be tricky to install, and the installation work usually requires tools, but there just has to be an easier and faster way to get the job done.
Has to
Yeah,
be.
the makers of the socket fan light say their product simplifies the fan installation process, and all you have to do is twist it into a light socket.
The product is a ceiling fan and LED light all in one, but does it work as advertised? Rachel Hackbarth is here to put it to the test.
Gary Mangus spends quite a bit of time in his garage, but he finds it's an area of his home that gets hot and stuffy. He's going to see if the $49.99 Bell & Howell socket fan light can cool down his workspace. It's a ceiling fan and LED light all in one. The makers claim all you have to do is screw this into your light socket.
No tools required. Those are the best kind.
All we have to do is attach these blades and flip on our light switch.
Is this what you were expecting?
Not really. I was expecting something bigger.
This remote lets us choose from 3 different speed levels for our fan and turns our LED light on and off.
Ooh.
Light works.
Gary finds that not only is the bulb bright, the fan goes pretty fast.
Boy, I won't need to insulate the garage now.
While the small socket fan isn't making as big of an impact as a large ceiling fan, it is creating this breeze.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can feel it right here.
Gary thinks the socket fan works, and if you have an area of your home that's a little smaller, this fan could make a bigger impact in keeping you cool.
The light came on and the fan worked, so yeah, it works. Might take, for a structure this big, it'd take quite a few of them, but for a laundry room or something like that, it'd be great.
For Does It Work? I'm Rachel Ackbarth.
I don't know about that one.
It's tiny.
It's small.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Yeah, it's like the size of the fan I have on my bedside table at home, like blowing at me. That's not going to create any airflow in that room.
No.
But as I was saying briefly during the package, it might be great in like your closet. Like if you have a big walk-in closet, you know, since all it does is plug into your light socket.
Yeah,
That'd be great for those small situations.
Listen though, I'm like a hippo. I like to wallow in mud to keep cool. I'm a
Moodang?
Moodang. I'm Moodang. How you doing? But I run hot all the time. I need at least 60 mile per hour wind gusts on me at all times while I'm sleeping. That's not going to do the trick. I'm not doing that.
Hopefully you got a lot of light sockets in your house there, Hunter. Hopefully you got more than $50 to spend.
Increase the ampage, decrease the ohms, or something like that.
I think it would work for nice small spots.
Yeah.
But if you're going to put it in the middle of your big living room, probably not work.
Nope.
I agree with that. The employees at Spirit Halloween are getting a lot of work done this month, and it sounds like they might have to work a little bit longer after Halloween, too. So the retail chain, known for ushering in the spooky season, is now embracing Christmas, too. Spirit Halloween has announced that it will be opening 10 Spirit Christmas stores later this fall. They will mostly be located in the northeast part of the country, but the company says the stores are going to be filled with Christmas-themed decorations. We've got more inflatables and gifts, too. Whoa. So,
you know,
smart.
It is very smart. I'm hoping they're not going to go with Spirit Christmas, but instead Christmas Spirit.
Why would they? Yeah, that's a huge opportunity.
I'm not sure if they've locked into the Spirit Christmas name, but it makes sense. You know, they do a really good job at just popping up and selling those Halloween decorations. I'm sure they could do the same for the 4th of July, Valentine's Day.
I've always wondered how they make money just doing one holiday. They're open for like a month and a half, and then they just close for the rest of the year.
I don't know.
There's no way they can make a ton of money. So that's a smart way to make more money, is to be open for more holidays, I guess.
Arbor Day Spirit.
Yeah.
Celebrate the trees.
Get the trees going out there.
You can celebrate them all. Hey, Hunter, a fellow meteorologist winning some awards, not for his on-air work, but rather his gardening work. So Chief Meteorologist Charlie Lopresti out in Maine has been growing giant pumpkins in his garden for the last decade. Recently, he decided to enter the heaviest pumpkin in his patch into the contest. His entry, which weighed 2,300 pounds not only placed first place in that event, but it broke the Maine state record by over 200 pounds for a pumpkin.
Whoa!
Dang,
That's fantastic.
Tracking storms and growing pumpkins.
Giving the meteorology name a good vibe.
That's going to be some good commercials out there on that Maine television network. That's good stuff. Well, hey, coming up, we're going to be sharing a sweet gift rather from our friends. It's our first time in this area. We'll be right back on Northern Life, opening that up. Welcome back, everybody. So back in the summer, you'll remember we did that little meet and greet up in Virginia, Minnesota during before our live evening newscast that night, where it just absolutely downpoured on us during the floor. I do remember that very vividly. We got a piece of mail from Tim and Debbie all the way in Chisholm, Minnesota. Cool. And also, we have some great viewers, and you guys always send us great things. But the fact you also tune in to us every day and you pay the postage to send these nice things,
so nice.
Always very nice.
Very
so, we have part of it, what it says here, but it says, Dear Briggs, Ryan, and Hunter, thank you so much for your warmth, kindness, and sincerity when we were blessed to meet you guys back in June in Virginia. And as summer starts to fade into fall, thinking back on summer 2024, we will always fondly remember getting to hang out and laugh and connect with you three people we enjoy and admire. Northern Life is a ray of sunshine into every day, and you all should be very proud of the difference you make. Had to send you each one of these as a memento of a special day that we can all look back on and smile when our long winter sets in. And also told Hunter not to let that winter set in until December.
That sounds like a plan.
We love you guys. Sincerely, Tim and Debbie, I believe, from Chisholm. P.S. Congrats on your soon-to-be here baby Briggs. So happy for you.
Thank you so much.
So Tim and Debbie, we took a picture with them in front of the world's largest floating loon. Also, the fact this morning, Tim, you gave us those wonderful I Love the Range coffee mugs.
You're right.
I drank coffee out of it this morning, so it's funny that we're opening this now. But there we are. Tim and Debbie in front of that loon back in the day.
That's so
This
sweet.
is going up on my desk.
Yeah.
This is such a sweet photo and a nice reminder of the lovely viewers we have and, the people who watch us every day and we enjoy broadcasting.
Yeah, wouldn't be possible without you guys.
Yeah.
So thanks for sending that. It was very sweet of you.
Unbelievable. Very cool. Even though it's still early on in the football season, one of our viewers wants to make sure that Hunter remembers what he said about Sam Darnold before the year began. So Jerry sent us this email saying, I think you need to re-show the clips of your reaction to Sam Darnold being given the reins to the Vikings starting quarterback position. No complaining anymore, Hunter, he says. Well, we're unable to find that exact moment. Hunter, do you care to explain yourself?
If I remember right, this is before the season started, and I was complaining because J.J. McCarthy just got hurt. So now we're going to put our trust in this guy with the last name Darnold. I thought that was the dumbest last name ever. I'm like, Darnold? This guy's going to lead us to 16, 17, and 0? But look at this. We're at 5 and 0.
Yeah.
Keep it going. I do apologize to Darnold, and I hope that you will someday join us on our couch back there and maybe have a little interview with us.
That's Mr. Darnold.
Mr. Darnold. I apologize, Mr. Darnold.
Yeah, 5 and 0, Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know the Vikings are on a bye this week, coming back the following week against the Lions, I believe. After we posted that video of Bill from Bergey's Sports Bar in Duluth singing the Vikings fight song over the weekend, our viewer John commented on that post saying 90% of the people don't even know what school truly means. And actually, truly, honestly, I didn't even know what it fully meant. So I checked out with the Vikings website. The word itself dates back more than 1,000 years ago. The original spelling means bowl, referring to a communal bowl, often that was filled with beer that was passed around. And each person would take that bowl, take a drink, and then say, "Skål." And so it's very similar to the English version of cheers, apparently.
That's fun.
Like Prost or whatever. And,
Prost, yeah.
Prost or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Kind of gross that they had a communal bowl of beer that they passed around, but whatever.
Closer together with your friends.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sharing the saliva. Skål, Vikings.
That would fly today. Our viewer Cheryl chimed in on the age to stop trick-or-treating too. She believes children should stop at the age of 12. She says maybe middle school should also plan something special for their students to keep them off the streets and out of any possible trouble. And then she said, love your show.
Nice. Maybe a dance or something.
Maybe dance. And then finally, Hunter, were you in Virginia on Sunday?
Yes, I was.
Okay, Stacy wanted to ask.
There you go,
Stacy
Stacy.
was correct, so big thanks to Stacy out there.
When we get back, we're going to talk about oh yeah or oh heck no for tomorrow and celebrate our amazing Northern Life coworker.
Welcome back, folks. Coming up tomorrow, it's time for more Oh Yeah or Heck No. We got a few fun ones to get to, a few debates, and discuss if the neighborhood hopping is frowned upon on Halloween night. We'll see what we think coming up tomorrow.
That's a big one. I was walking through Costco the other day, and they have the small candy you can hand out, or they have the big size, full size candy bars to hand out. So that's part of that neighborhood hopping we'll get to talk about.
Those are the best.
I was definitely guilty of the neighborhood hop. I'll explain more. I'll explain more tomorrow. But before we go today, he's one of our Northern Life teammates who you don't see a lot on the show. But Keith Groen is the one behind our beautifully edited stories and blindfolds. And recently, he just celebrated 35 years of work with great television.
Good job, Keith. That's what I'm talking about.
Amazing.
And funny enough, we're going to have a Northern Life meeting after this show, and so Keith usually isn't in studio, but he is to our left here in studio. So
Hi, Keith. He's giving a big wave over there.
Good to see you.
That's awesome.
We're very lucky to work with very fantastic people, and Keith is just one of those fantastic people. Puts a lot of work in, that recent baby story, too, that Hunter and I were in, beautifully edited by Keith.
So visually creative.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Very talented.
It's good stuff. We got a lot of good people, got a lot of great viewers, too, so thanks again for tuning in today.
Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.